And so we have journeyed forth. This is land and no man.
So, it is Wednesday afternoon. I've been at work already. I slept in a bit, so I just had to wake up, immediately get on my clothes and go to work. It's a very, very busy day already. I only have a short break this afternoon where very shortly I have to go down to Officeworks again and hopefully pick up, depends on how busy they've been. But they're printing off my album artwork and everything today, so very excited about that. I've also got all the CDs that I need to print off tonight, so I'll get those prepared, and yeah, that's what's going on. Heading to Officeworks now. Hopefully they've got most of them done. They said they would try, but you know, things happen and stuff doesn't get done. How are we going? You look like you're going pretty good.
No, yeah, it failed off me yesterday and it was off again, but I'm not sure what the story is, but today it's going right.
That's good.
So I'm just working on them now.
Now, while I'm here, I need to find a stapler to staple them all together. Karen, how you going?
I just getting my degree photocopied.
Oh really? Yeah. I'm just getting my album printed out.
Oh mate, what's happening?
Right, I've done next to no vlogging today, just because it's been a busy day at work. You're right, ice cream? She's coughing. But I got my first booklet printed up this afternoon. As you saw, I was at Officeworks. Here it is. I've been showing people at work. There's a few problems with it, but I'm still really quite happy with it. I'll just go through it with you now. For some reason, I made the image size the correct size for a CD booklet in Photoshop. I've since learned that I should probably be using Illustrator or InDesign by Adobe, just because they're better for graphic design. But it ended up printing out a little bit smaller than what it's meant to be, so it's not going to fit properly in the case. Come here. Right, I just managed to scratch it there, but so it'll go in there almost. It's just gonna move around a bit, like it doesn't really fit. So you can see it's a little bit smaller, and I have no idea why that happened. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit disappointed, considering how much I've spent printing them up. But I can't really do very much about it. The rest of them, I had to leave to go to work before I could pick them all up. So I'm going to go in the morning and pick up the other 49 of them. But I might just quickly go through. So I've got the cover here. If I can focus on that. Yep, and then I'll lock focus. PM in. Right. Then we've got the deep wood. That came out probably like a little bit darker than what I probably should have done it, but that's kind of my fault. I should learn to read my histograms a bit better. Then I've got the Fantastic Creatures Chase Thee artwork and linear notes. All of the writing in the booklet is just linear notes. There's no lyrics. This is Noiro. I'm really happy with that. That's probably my favorite. Let me actually get this in the light a bit better. Okay, so yeah, there's Noiro. That's probably my favorite of the pictures. Focus on the booklet thing. Then there's Mind's Eyes. Most of you probably won't be able to tell at first. It's kind of a little bit hidden, but I'm actually in the image. I'm right there, crawling along the thing, and then the mirrored version is me on each side. And then the Search for Light, come on. The Light in the Dark. Sorry, it was originally called The Search for Light, but then I changed the name. And then Jacaranda Discotheque, which is pretty funky. And then the back, the thank you, like a little bit more information about the album in general, and me thanking pretty much myself because I pretty much did everything, and then the links. There's a quote that I've been telling myself a fair bit lately, probably the last few months, that I'd kind of like to share with you now, which has enabled me to be okay with coming out and producing something like this, even though I didn't really know what I was doing. I kind of just learnt it, and that is, I can't remember who says it, but it's you write as you learn, and you learn as you write. So I take that as like, that was the first time I'd ever made any artwork or graphical design for anything, really, that is going to have to get printed out, and it was a really good learning experience. It taught me that I'm going to have to get a lot better, for sure, because as impressive, like, I'm really happy with the artwork itself. When I'm saying that it needs work, it's mainly just in the way that I went about printing it. If I used a different program, like InDesign, I'm going to have to try and learn that, and then the next batch should be much better in theory, and I'll be a little bit more prepared. Next time I'll try and get it printed on maybe some better paper, because that's just photocopy paper. It's pretty basic, but I wanted it done like that. So I did everything at Officeworks. The CDs themselves should be available, well, I should theoretically be getting them tomorrow, so I'll do some work on printing off the discs and burning them on Friday, which is Christmas Day. So they should be available from Christmas Day.